Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish,
And specific pixel.
back for more of the OG Final Fantasy VII.
Yep.
Thank you for being here and bearing with us through this adventure because, yeah. What did you just say a moment ago on our way to our own execution?
Yes, on our way to our own execution, and I still cannot just barrel through these guys and escape, even though I am a large man with a gun for a hand.
That is how I love to start a stream, is with someone threatening to kill me.
I thought they were going to shoot us out of a cannon, but I have since been told that is not how they're planning on doing this.
No, that is infinitely more metal than what they do have planned, to the point that I'm disappointed now that I know what's actually coming. Okay, our lady Scarlet here. She's such a sleazeball. Like, I feel uncomfortable doing her voice because I have to get in her headspace. There you go. Yeah, I was worried, like, his hands are tied behind his back, so, like, he'd shoot himself in the butt, probably, but if he could get the right angle, just kind of rolling around.
There you go.
Is everyone here? These are the ones who brought this madness into the world.
I noticed a very strangely shaped man there.
The hell are these people?
Normal compared to that guy in the front row.
Are you, like... Okay,
What?
Just listen. Don't point out that people look weird. It's rude. He knows where his, he knows what he looks like.
The man is a giant egg with feet.
That is super rude. You don't know. That could be a Chansey in a coat or something. And then you'd feel silly, wouldn't you?
No. Because a Chansey is just a giant egg with feet. I would just be right.
Oh, damn. You're right, though. We will be broadcasting your miserable deaths live on national television. Scarlet, why a public execution in this day and age?
It's an interesting voice choice for this guy. Ooh, a voice choice.
With the chaos resulting from the media reports, we desperately need to rally public support. It's better that we punish somebody. Anybody.
What about you?
I love that she just came out and said that. Like, aren't they already recording? There's a camera on her, and she just said that. She said that. TM.
Live.
Like, you make me sick. Yeah. Yeah. They'll never admit it, but everyone loves this stuff. We'll start with this girl.
Texas.
If you gotta do it, take me first.
Nah, see, Barreth, it's fine. Texas is just gonna, backflip somersault her way through all these people.
I hate this animation because for me it takes some of the seriousness out of the scene because the way that he's jumping back and forth looks less like he's struggling against his handcuffs and more like he needs to pee really badly. Yeah, like the foo because she already kind of does the dignity laugh animation.
Yeah.
So, camera this way. Make sure you get this. The audience just eats up tearful goodbyes.
Oh, Lord. It's amazing how she stays so thin, eating up all the scenery like that.
Right? Shinra must save a bundle on catering. What are you doing? This is my special gas chamber. Take your time and enjoy a slow, painful death.
I dislike this lady.
Oh yeah, no, you should. Scarlet is like
Your hands are free.
the worst.
Punch her! Not who I was talking to.
God, if only... Oh, I wish I could... You stuck-up cuss. I wish I could spoil you. Yeah. That won't matter.
Yeah, that won't matter at all, I'm sure.
It's not important. Forget about it. Well, now, the show's about to begin. Oh, boy.
Ah, an emergency. Love those.
Flashing lights. Weapon is approaching. Oh, boy.
Attention all. Weapon is approaching. This is not a drill. Military personnel,
Well,
take your positions.
They might have a drill, we don't know.
Oh no, it's weapon!
Technically a drill's a weapon, right?
Run for your lives! Scatter!
Serpentine. Hey, all of you. Ugh, damn. Why now? So, how does it feel now, Scarlet?
Yes, good observation.
No, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. So you didn't run? I'm impressed. How do I feel right now? Ugh.
Oh, not so good, I guess.
Sleeping gas?
Oh my god, it's Cat Ted!
Hey now. It's me!
Yeah! Redeemed!
Remember, my specialty is betrayal. It was, yeah, it's crazy purple knockout gas.
Missed, sucker!
Hid sleeping gas in the microphone.
It's just not gonna work, stop.
Oh, they've got sleeping gas too.
Well, he's dead now,
But
so
he's
it
a
doesn't
giant
matter.
robot with punchy hands, so. Don't worry, I got this. Hey, welcome.
Hey, welcome!
Well, so far it's going great. Nobody's been executed yet, and we got to knock Scarlet out with sleeping gas, so. I'm here to help. You. Ain't you part of Shinra? Their voices are bleeding over. Let's just say, I'm against capital punishment. Besides, I hate this broad. Come on, we gotta help Texas. I'll keep watch at the entrance. And he just jumps completely over.
Alright, you do that.
Oh, she's just like, I feel push the switch.
Bleh.
Bleh.
No,
Tossing
not
and
switch.
turning in her sleep. You fools.
Let me in! Let me in!
Yep. Unfortunately, it's locked. Oh, and there goes Heidegger. This should be good, right?
That's an awfully long way for him to run all the way down there.
Right? Don't they have an intercom? Yeah. It's Weapon. There's been so many attacks lately. Can we handle it? I believe so. Your orders? No need to ask. We'll give it a shot from the big cannon. Open cannon doors. Activate cannon. Target weapon.
I think it's so silly that they just call it weapon and nothing else. Ooh!
Shields up, baby.
Protect the civilians!
Yep. Well, because remember, you
Yeah.
know, Shinra built this city and they were at war with Wutai in the west. So, like, the whole place is a military installation. And look, aha, see, they can aim the giant cannon.
A little.
Look at that, the
This is
hydraulics
kind of
and stuff.
impressive,
Yeah,
honestly.
right? I actually really love the design of Junon, even though, like, overall it's kind of silly, but...
Preparations complete, sir.
Now you can move a little left and right, too. Fire!
Zoom!
You.
Missed.
Did we get him?
Caused a tsunami for everybody on the opposite coast.
Who cares? It's just Costa del Sol. Right? It's a beach. That they're fine with the waves. Is everyone kind of watching?
Cut the tension with a knife.
It's quiet. Too quiet. Did we get him? Seems so. Oh no.
Weapon approaching. It's speed 50 knots.
It can't be. They hit it dead on. How about the cannon? It'll take time to reload. Then use regular firepower in the meantime. Hey, sir. Open all artillery doors. Target weapon. Don't let it land. Now you get to see it. Now you get to see one of them up close, sort of. Yeah, no, it'll be fine. This is a great plan.
Pew 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 pew.
See, look at this. Honestly, to try and attack this
Lord.
city with boats or something would be devastating.
Yeah, true. So you have to use a giant monster instead.
Well.
Speed 70 knots. Weapon
Yep.
closing in.
Man, back in the day when this game was brand new, these cutscenes were just so...
This is still good.
Yeah, like you could still... There's
I'm
a lot of
loving this.
tension, and it's a good fight scene. Just all of the artillery firing and the weapon getting closer and
Oh,
closer.
guys, you need to move.
Uh-oh. This rams the whole city.
Ooh, head on.
No. Gaius! Barreth, help! Hold your breath. Hold on as long as you can. Come on, I can't hold on forever. I don't have Cloud's lung capacity. I'll cuss. Okay. Yeah,
I was hoping she had a key.
Now you can step on her a few times for good measure, but like, she's not gonna help you.
Ted, you're a robot. Help.
Well, and like chat pointed out, you have a gun for an arm. The gas room's probably locked from a different room. We gotta go with a different plan. Let's get out of this room first. Texas, I'll help you, I promise. Alright.
Oh, that ain't good.
Ooh. Fooled again. Bamboozled.
Swindled even.
Oh no. Fools! Now you can't save the girl. Because that is better, you know, than
Cuss.
kya-ha-ha. Okay, time for plan B. Let's run to the airport. Why the airport? And leave Texas there? Trust me, we gotta take a chance. Oh boy.
Fine, I will trust you.
Do you remember your way to the airport?
Nope, I think it's this way.
He'll tell you, of course.
Nope, I was incorrect. Well, alright then.
You had a 50-50. It's, you know, it's fine.
And I was wrong.
Oh.
Oh, hey. Oh, I thought that was...
There you go. You're way
Oh,
over
I'm
there.
way over
Yep.
there. I didn't even see myself. Okay.
Remember when you fought Soldier 3rd Class?
Yeah.
Well, these are 2nd Class soldiers.
Ow. A little tougher than the other guys.
Mm-hmm. As appropriate.
Sword of Doom. Oh no. Oh, that did hurt.
Yeah, he did a big hit. Man, Ketted is soaking up all of the damage, though.
Man, they really don't like him.
On the other hand... see what you get. Oh.
Got Toy Box again.
Boom.
Jumped a house on him.
What, one of those houses you fought back in Midgar, even.
Yeah. Oh yeah, one of the scary cyber
The Hell
houses.
House, yeah.
Look.
Almost defeated by Memory Cursor.
Yep.
Get him.
Go down.
There you go.
There we go.
Thankfully, he is level 41.
Ted took quite a bit of damage just then.
There you go.
These reporters need to leave.
No, it's fine.
I know
you're in a hurry, but please, if I could have a word. Shut up! I'm in a hurry.
Oh. Did he just smack her?
Don't make so much noise. It's me, Yoko.
Oh, smack her again.
Oh my god. The hell you doing here?
About to be roasted alive by a monster, apparently.
Now you get a good look at the Sapphire Weapon. I'll explain later. Now we gotta get to the airport. Now you might want to equip them since you have a full party.
Lord of mercy, you're right.
Yeah,
I almost forgot.
Because it has been a while. There you go. Looks
Alright.
good to me.
Perfect.
Punch it, Chewie.
Ugh. Okay. Ooh, item. Must get
that's
treasure.
that's the button.
Oh, that is the button.
Yeah.
I almost forgot.
Now you remember.
I got excited.
Oh boy.
Really? I have important things to do.
This guy doesn't know what he's just stepped into, though.
Whap.
Added effect Odin, baby.
Well,
Love it. Hey.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, Ted's back up to being my favorite character again. So.
I remember. I specialize in betrayal. I always do it at the most opportune moment. Oh, you sure this is the right way? It's a dead end. Did I make a wrong turn? Damn cat, what the hell are we gonna do now? They'll all be coming soon. Better watch my back till the end, partner.
Barrett is ready to just mow down a whole bunch of people.
Okay, so now this is where it's minigame time again.
Move your feet and arms, then use your head to get out of the chair.
So there you go. Menu for your head, switch for your right arm, okay for your left arm, cancel for your leg. So it's almost set up the same as your...
Okay, so legs, left arm, right arm, head. Okay.
It's fine. They'll be back for her. Hey, already making progress. Yeah, I forgot it gave you that message I was going to tell you if you had trouble. Yep, you can hit two buttons at the same time. Remember, her arms are stuck.
There we
There
go.
you go. Ta-da! You got it. Nice.
All right.
Good work.
And we are out.
Which button stops the gas? Nope. Remember where they went before. There you go.
Yep, right there.
You got it. Well done.
Okay. Come on, Texas.
I won't open.
I've seen you kick gods. Oh, it's moving. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna hurt, isn't it?
I love the recoil, like, on its head.
Oh, well, that didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, pieces fell off. Oh my goodness.
Point blank range, directly in the face.
I think they got it.
Yep. Say goodbye to Sapphire Weapon. We hardly knew ye.
One more weapon I don't have to fight.
What did you do? Hey, open it. First you locked me in this weird place, and now you're telling me to come out or make up your mind.
And now I'm out here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very carefully climb down this whole structure. Nope. Time to run.
Run for it. Go, go, go.
I mean, I have all faith in Texas that she could just take that guy out. Oh, and he fell. Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh, he did not make it.
Ugh. If I were the guy behind him, like...
Oh, and there I go.
I would not continue climbing.
Ow.
Oof. It's okay. She rolled when she landed. It's fine.
It's fine.
There you go. You're running out onto the gun.
Yep. Texas, you have to fire this thing manually. Just kick the bullet really hard.
Oh my gosh.
My goodness, she got so tiny. Sister Ray?
Mm-hmm. It's the name of the gun.
It's a cool name. Was this really the best route of escape for her?
Well, I mean, if nothing else, you can jump down from here into the water, right?
I guess, but that's still awfully high up.
Our little game of hide and seek ends here.
I wasn't really hiding.
The execution may have been unsuccessful, but your death by falling and crashing into the water below might still be pretty exciting.
Lady, get a hobby. Oh.
Stuck up to the end.
Please let me fight her.
Quit slapping me, you old cuss.
Yes! Do it again. Nope. No. I said no.
This is such a bad sequence. I hate this because it's so like yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like on the one hand, it's such a like kind of an unpleasant misogynistic trope, like the slap fight between the two viragos, if you will, the two strong female characters of different opposing alignments or whatever.
Yeah.
Or just in general, like kind of the low power cat fight. But we have already seen Texas like flip kick dragons to death in this game. If Scarlet, I don't care if Scarlet is the head of Shinra Weapons Development, if she comes at Texas with anything but a gun, especially with her hands, like, I don't understand why Texas did not roundhouse kick her directly off of that gun and violently into the ocean, and the only explanation is because she's needed for the plot later.
That makes sense, honestly.
Exactly. Exactly. God, I can't stand it. Take her away.
Oh, you're really not going to like what I'm about to do to your boys here, then.
Now it's time to pay up. Calm down or I'll drop you.
With what? You gonna... Come on, Scarlet. Run?
Run!
Ooh, huh? Oh, I hear something.
Run to the end of the cannon!
Alright, bye. Hey!
There you go.
And running, and running. Oh! Nope! You grab that rope.
There we go. I kind of like the combination of the more high res cutscenes and then some of these low poly hybrid cutscenes where, you know, sometimes it is literally just like in the first part of this, it was the model you were controlling for the player character set against a CGI background, and that was groundbreaking at the time. And then sometimes it is the same low poly model, but it's being animated as part of the cutscene, like we saw in the second half. It's just an interesting technique they used at the time. You okay? Well, my cheeks hurt a bit. Forget it. What's all this about? Well, I'll catch the details later. In any case, the airship Highwind is now yours.
Sweet. And he's gone. They both just left. Yoko, you good over here? Oh.
I'm glad you're safe.
She just spun around on her back.
Yep.
There she goes again.
I'm gonna stay up here a little longer.
You do that, Yoko.
Yep. Yoko's only redeeming quality is that she gets airsick.
She's good comedy relief when she isn't being terrible and stealing all of my stuff.
So congratulations, you have reached a major milestone that from like every Final Fantasy game.
Got the airship, baby!
Yep, you got an airship. And yes, too, yeah, we knew that she also got canonically seasick back on the ferry going to
gets
Costa
motion
del
sick.
Sol. Damn it, why didn't you tell me you could fly an airship?
He can't. He's obviously not doing it right now.
I thought Texas was gone for good. Sorry, but I had to do something to trick the enemy. Come on, everyone's waiting. Everyone's here?
I just hear now, Clou! Clou, are you here?
Mm-mm.
Hey, it's Dick.
Welcome to my airship, the Highwind.
Got a whole crew and everything.
Yup.
When'd all this happen?
What's wrong? You should be more excited than that.
I'm just confused.
Dick. Yeah. Not enough crew. Now you can wander around and talk to everybody. It takes all kinds.
Alright.
Well, Texas, I'll give you info on Shinra. Ask me if there's anything you don't understand.
Alright. Good to know. Barreth.
What's that sad face for?
You know I was hoping Clou would be here.
Do you think we aren't strong enough without Clou? Do you think we can't save the planet alone? Meteors coming and weapons on the rampage. At a time like this, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. No idea at all. Get a hold of yourself, Texas. Come on, let's think about this. No way we could get off of this train we're on. If only Clou was here, everything would be fine. Clou would...
Would what? Jump into the sky and cut Meteor in half?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got that Clem hazard attack.
Literally summons meteors. He's got training in it.
He'd stand that cocky little way he did and tell us what to do. Well, it's a callback. You got to do callbacks. You have to have callbacks. It's branding. He'd say, "Everything's under control, Texas." Just like that, in my accent. Texas, when'd you become such a wimp? I'm sorry, Barreth. I'm so depressed I'm surprised at myself. And, Texas, the reason why we all thought it was Clou was because... I know. That's why I want to make sure. That's why I have to see him again.
Hey, Draven.
I'm so glad you're alright, Texas.
Yep, that's about what I thought. Okay.
He's thrilled.
Pilot in training level 3, huh?
Yep. Texas, sorry, but I've got to show this moron how to land the ship. Don't worry, it'll be done in a minute.
Yeah, crashes usually don't take that long.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and Texas. No matter what your goal is, you've got to be prepared. Go to the operation room and get ready.
I don't really think she needs an operation, though.
Well, I mean, she did inhale a lot of that gas, and then she got, like, slapped a lot.
Well,
so.
I mean, the slapping probably didn't do a whole lot. The gas, maybe. All we have to do is just pilot. They don't have to talk to us.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Alright, no talking to the crew then, I guess.
Actually, as time goes on, the longer you have the airship, the crew will kind of open up to you and get a little bit more characterization.
Okay.
So,
My hands are full, so, I'll excuse myself here. Let's talk.
what should you talk about?
Wanna hear why we rebelled? Sure.
Don't care.
Working on the High Wind, we spent every day slaving under Heidegger. Whenever we got yelled at by the president, he'd immediately take it out on the crew. We put up with this all the time, even when he beat us. I mean, I finally made it on the crew of the famous High Wind, and there's no way I was going to quit over him. Let's see, it must have been a week ago? It was my shift, and we were heading towards the North Cave. Everyone, including the president and Scarlet, got on. And with them, I saw Dick, a legendary pilot.
I finally saw Dick. After all these years. The legend. We stand a legend.
And he was looking around the inside of the ship, looking really, nostalgic. You know how people get when they get nostalgic.
Yeah, that look.
He even talked to us. I couldn't believe it. I was so impressed. He was every bit as warm-hearted as we'd always heard, was he?
And not at all verbally abusive.
What drugs was he on that day? Did he take his meds? Dick said that that if he had the High Wind, things would be a lot easier. And now here we are, off to save the planet. It's true, he really overwhelmed me.
He was overwhelmed by Dick.
And that's why we decided to help. After the North Cave, we went to Junon, and I started screaming, "Fire! Fire!" In the middle of all the commotion, we stole this ship from the Shinra. That's how it happened. Just a minor mutiny against our leaders. But Barreth and you were captured by Heidegger. We waited 7 days for a chance to rescue you guys, before we finally could. So, thanks to our successful mission, we were able to see you again. I hope I didn't bore you too much with that long story. No, that was fine. I liked the part where you said Dick overwhelmed you. I liked that. Swanky. There's only one guy to talk to here.
Texas, thank you for a job well done.
What did I do? Okay.
Yep, congratulations. Texas is now your main character.
Perfect. I only wish that Jolene was still with us. My only regret.
I can't believe Texas is the protagonist. I only wish Clou were around to see this. Is what I thought you were gonna say.
No. But that's funny too.
So who are you gonna use now?
Good question. I've hardly used Clifford and Yoko. They're way behind everybody else.
They're actually not that bad if you look at their experience points. They're only a couple levels behind. But their equipment probably sucks.
Yeah.
And so does Ket-Ted's, and then, like, Draven's. Now, Dick, we picked up a weapon for him because you got the javelin up in, like, Gaia's Cliffs.
That's right, yeah.
So...
why don't we do that? Why don't we take Dick with us?
Mm-hmm.
And
remember, whoever you take, you're going to need to take the materia off of everybody else. And you probably don't have to worry too much about, like, their armor, but you might want to unequip their accessories. But the armor, you're going to, like, now you have the airship, you can go wherever you want and buy stuff.
oh crap, you're right.
Yeah, so, like, you can go back to
The
Icicle
world just
Inn or
opened
wherever.
up,
And
didn't it? Oh my goodness.
Yep, no more sailing around on the tiny Bronco or taking that that weird rover over places.
All right, so
Well, that's not true. You will still do that.
I mean,
actually.
probably, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna take the equipment and the materia off of Ket-Ted and Barreth, and I'm gonna switch them out for Dick and Clifford, I think.
Okay. Wow, 30 hours.
Good lord.
Look at that.
Been at this a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, 15 episodes, right?
Yeah? All right, so talk to this guy and fly airship.
Oh, so this is how you do it.
Oh lord. Okay. Left or right, strafe. Am I gonna need to strafe?
I'm trying to remember. There might be a mini game or like a little thing at some point where you do kind of have to use some of the more complicated steering mechanisms, but overall, no.
Oh,
You
well.
don't have to worry about it. Mostly it's just going to be like up and down, go and land. So. Alright, you got everything set up. Go talk to the pilot, like he just said. And also, you might have noticed that there was a chocobo stable over there, too.
I did notice that.
Yeah, that'll come in handy. He's level 4 now.
Wow. Okay.
Ah, where are we going?
Yeah! We're off! Why does he scream?
He's terrified. So here you go.
And you can see Meteor up there, too.
Yep. Check it out. So your own airship.
Nice. Nice.
Finally got an airship.
Okay.
Very cool.
Probably the... Oh, there we go.
Yep,
Okay.
you'll hit okay to go forwards, and then up and down is going to
Woo!
raise you and lower you.
Okay. Probably want to go over here.
So what's your first goal? Do you want to visit some place that you haven't been before, or do you want to go ahead and push the main story?
Ooh, I think... Whoop. I think I need to learn how to land.
Land is... There you go. Got it.
Okay. Now, how do I get off?
You go talk to him for a refresher.
Yeah.
I only skimmed the user's manual.
I just read the thing, and already I've got to go back and read it again.
Oh, relatable.
Okay.
Cancel, say.
Cancel.
Menu will take you to the bridge.
Huh.
Cancel will land you. So you don't actually have to lower your altitude in order to land. If you just hit the cancel button, you'll sit down and pop out.
Weird, I thought I hit the cancel button. Maybe I didn't.
Who's that? We're off.
Dang it.
You hit menu.
I did. I hit cancel and it didn't do anything, so I did the thing where you just start hitting buttons to see what works.
So the reason you can't land here
Uh-huh.
is not because you're hitting the button wrong.
Is it because I
You
can't...
can only land in certain areas.
You
You cannot land on the snow. You can only land in smooth grass. So see right over there?
Right here.
That is there specifically so that you can land the high wind there.
I
And then you have to
see.
walk the rest of the way around the corner of the mountains. Which is one of the reasons why there's a chocobo stable, so you can bring a chocobo with you and then just mount the chocobo whenever you land.
Okay.
See? And then run the rest of the way.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Now, like I said, before you go running off,
Yeah.
what is your goal here? You've got lots of places. You have the whole world has opened up just like you said.
Right.
So do you want to check out some places that you haven't been able to get to yet? nose around for some, other places that you've been kind of locked out of exploring, or revisit some places, or do you want to go for main story? There's a reason I ask.
I think I'm going to avoid main story for just a moment.
Okay.
Because we've been kind of stuck on that for a long time. Let's go somewhere I haven't seen yet. And I'm going to go run up here and get both Dick and Clifford some equipment.
Okay.
While we do all that.
Yeah, well, that's why I asked, because if you are going to run around a bit, then that's probably the smartest thing, because Icicle Inn is the highest level weapon shop to which you have most recently had access. Boom. Bander's snatched.
Snatched the life out of it.
Also,
Man, that does a lot of damage.
His javelin looks like a whaling harpoon, and I hate it. Even though I'm pretty sure he has a weapon called a harpoon.
Just a girl, her dad, and her dog.
You certainly got plenty of money, so... And it's a short walk.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. It's even right there inside.
Slap.
Grandpa, wake up! We've got a customer!
Alright, so we've already got the Dragon Claw for Tifa, Texas. Let's get the Master Axe, apparently.
No, mast axe.
Mast Axe? Oh, okay.
Like on a ship.
Okay.
It's an axe on pole.
I just thought there wasn't enough room for all of that, but
Nope.
okay.
Nope, it is mast axe.
Alright. One Mast Axe. Oh, they don't have anything for Clifford.
Right there.
Oh, no, yeah, they do.
It's just
not as good.
Yep, it's actually weaker than the one he got in Cosmo Canyon. Now, the difference is going to be the materia slots.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, and that just is all about how you decide to, whatchamacallit, how to, you set up their materia, so.
Alright, looking good.
Cool. Alright, well, time to run back to the airship. You didn't even spend that much money, so.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Alright, so.
You can also hear how the world map music has changed.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's going to be persistent for a while.
Everything's about to die.
Yep, because meteor's hanging over your head, so.
Sword of Damocles is hanging over my head. Sorry. Alright, so where to?
Well, you have a lot of places that you can go now that you haven't been able to go before, and it's easy to revisit places you haven't been in a while. So, like, there's Rocket Town, of course.
Yeah.
There's Nibelheim.
Do you have a recommendation?
Well, it depends on what you want to do specifically. If you're wanting to explore places that you haven't been, as you said, then you've got some islands over here you can see off in the distance.
I was actually heading right for them.
Yep. There's quite a few little islands like that kind of here and there.
I'm not seeing any towns or anything on them.
There aren't, but of course there will be random encounters.
That's true. There's another one over here, I think.
Yep.
This one's weird. Is there...
Yeah, they're all kind of like that. Where there's just like a weird archipelago of stuff.
What's this?
Ah. You have found a secret place. Notice how that's not on the map.
Yeah, what's up with that? What is this?
And you can't land the airship here because it's all forest, see? This is a very important island. You will need to remember where this is much later in the game, but it's up to you whether you come back, because you will have to put in some serious work to access this island, since the airship cannot get here, and neither can your little boat.
How am I gonna get here then?
Do you want me to tell you?
No, I'll think about that one for a second.
Okay.
let's explore this little island here and see if there's anything on it.
All right. You can see where you're going to land by the shadow of the airship. So pop open your menu real quick. And you notice that it always tells you, like, where you're at.
This is Goblin Island?
Mm-hmm.
Goblins live here? Oh, that's not a goblin.
That is not a goblin.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Look at that halberd.
Nice.
So cool. Oh, by the way, you may want to... Yeah, allegedly goblins.
Allegedly.
Remember that Texas has got the long-range materia.
Oh, right. I need to put her in the back.
Yep, and Clifford is in the back for some reason. I think because he used to have it.
Yeah, he did.
Yep. So...
Not a lot here.
Now, this island is important because you can find goblins here.
Yeah. Is this
and...
Ooh. That was rude.
That was super rude.
Just walked up and kicked that thing in the butt into dust.
I would butt kick you into dust.
Huh.
Man, what a threat. So, if you can find a goblin to fight on one of these islands...
oh, does it have an enemy skill?
It does.
Ah, okay.
Yes, goblins will teach you Goblin Punch.
I gotta find one first.
Hmm?
For a place called Goblin Island, there aren't very many goblins.
Well, remember, allegedly goblins.
These things didn't die in one hit. That thing has a giant axe on it. Why are you stabbing them?
He's like, I'm a spear guy. I don't know how to use axes. It's got a point on the end. I stick with what I know.
Dick really only knows the thrusting weapons, does he? Not gonna dignify that one with a response? Okay, that's fair.
Oh gosh. See, look at this. Don't encourage the chat to be lewd. I say like I haven't been doing it the whole time.
Absolutely encourage chat to be lewd. Well, if I don't get a goblin this next fight, I'm leaving because this is... There are other...
Probably not super entertaining to watch.
Yeah, this isn't even really super entertaining to do, so...
That's fair.
Oh, no goblins, time to leave. Agreed, this is an island of lies. Did I just learn an aim skill? What'd that say?
No, it said Dualhorn A's skill power is used up. It ran out of MP.
Oh, okay.
Whatever it did cost MP, so...
Alright, well, time to get off this island.
Now, the airship actually does make it really, like, a lot easier to go back and relearn enemy skills and things that you might have missed.
Oh, I imagine.
So since you have 2 enemy skill materias now, or materias, that's probably something that you want to think of.
Materia.
Or think about doing at some point.
Is there anything here? Where am I? Medial area.
Yep, this is a place that you will eventually need to come.
Big chicken.
Hey, it's your old pal the Griffin. Well, this is a hippogriff, despite all evidence to the contrary.
Level 2 confuse, huh? Missed.
Haha, says Clifford. You fool.
You thought. Aw, now you're in the air.
She doesn't care.
Love that she just takes off the claw and throws it at them. Yay, level up. Well, shoot.
So there's this little island here in the middle over there.
I swear I will learn how to actually fly this thing here in a second.
Hey, this is good practice. See, all of these islands that have grass
God.
on top.
Fort Condor, I forgot about that place. Oops.
But all of these places that have got grass on them, but like there's no beach for you to get the little bronco to it or the tiny
Right.
bronco. So all of these,
Like all of these little islands and everything.
yeah, like this one you could land the tiny bronco on, and that one. But some of these others that are just cliffs, like that one right there.
Like this one.
Yeah, like you can land on that.
It says I'm in the Gongana or Gongaga area.
So you can run around on these islands now, and some of them, a few of them do have secret things for you to find. Not like, there's not a lot of hidden rooms or dungeons or secret levels or whatever, but some of them will have like extra tough monsters, for example.
Oh, that's neat. I just gotta find them.
Right, or they'll have monsters like Goblin Island, where you can learn Goblin Punch. And that's the only place you can get it.
Huh.
This also is just great to fly around and kind of get your bearings on the world, because you've been walking around on the world this entire time for the most part, and then
Paddling an airplane we called a boat.
right, exactly. And so like because of that, you've seen it from a certain perspective. So this gives you a more cohesive view where like now that you have access to the airship, where you can go and the way you can get there is a lot more like what you are seeing on the auto map.
Ow. This thing's kind of wicked looking.
Yeah, right? Oop. Zap.
It's tough too.
He's a beefy boy. He's thick. Thick.
Look at those thighs. You're not wrong.
Yeah. Look at the drumsticks on this
Ow.
dino.
Good gracious, go down. Who do you think you are? I did not think I would be fighting a boss.
See, I told you they have some unusual monsters out here on these random islands. This is one of them.
This is not what I signed up for.
Boom.
Another
Ooh, a
critical.
big hit.
Oops.
Put a regen on, you won't have to use as many cure spells.
I'm just hoping it'll die.
Oh, oh goodness, no, you'll be here for a while.
Oh my god. Go down.
I'm so glad you found this monster.
What in the world is this thing? It's not hitting very hard, but my god. I'm gonna have to start using magic.
No, it's fine. Does somebody have a poison material on?
I think Dick does.
See, and maybe you can poison it and that'll help. This is great for farming limit breaks, though. Clifford has Comet.
Clifford does have Comet.
No, you get the Bolt.
Oh, I did give him Bolt.
Yeah. That's okay, he's got a limit break. See, it's great for farming those.
Oh, finally.
There you go.
Lord have mercy. I didn't think that thing was ever going to die. And it gave me nothing!
Yup.
It gave me a carob
Carob nut.
Carob nut. What
So-
was that?
Well, so the carob nut actually is an important item.
Oh, is it? Mm-hmm. What does it do?
So, yeah, go ahead and scroll down and find it in your items.
Nut. Nah.
There you go. Now, see, you've already picked up a few kinds of nuts before, right?
Oh, okay.
And see?
Okay, yeah, it was one of the chocobo breeding things.
So greens are to feed chocobos, like when you're luring them and trying to catch them or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Nuts are for when you want to breed them.
Okay.
So different kinds of nuts are important for different kinds of pairings or different kinds of resultant chocobos. So if you are aiming for a particular type, you know how the different colors of chocobos classically in Final Fantasy games have different kinds of powers, right?
Right, like
red chocobos use meteors.
Black chocobos fly?
And right, yeah, you get it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so those kinds of chocobos, of course, are here in Final Fantasy VII, and obviously, the nuts tell you can breed them.
Okay.
So that means that if you want particular types of chocobo, like a black, a blue, a green, a gold, whatever, you have to use specific kinds of nuts. So carob nuts are important because there are only two places in the game you can get them. Mm-hmm. One is you can buy them in Wonder Square in the Gold Saucer, which of course means that you have to... Yeah. The other is you can steal them from that monster, or they will drop them when you kill them.
Oh.
So you come here, fight that monster to get carob nuts, and carob nuts are used specifically for breeding blue, green, and black chocobos.
Okay, cool.
Yep. There is another kind of nut that is also important, just as important or more important, which you can only get from goblins.
Oh, so I'm gonna have to go back there and fight a goblin, aren't I?
Probably at some point are gonna need to go back and find a goblin. I can, if you want to fly back up there.
Oh, is that how I get to the secret area? I'm gonna have to breed chocobos to get over there, aren't I? Because the airship won't land there, but chocobos can fly there and they can run through the forest, so they can land in forest, can't they?
Poggers.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I might as well go fight a goblin. I guess that's what we're doing this particular episode.
Yep. So, blue chocobos can run
on water.
They can run on. Well, they can run in shallow water, they can go
they
anywhere the tiny bronco can go.
Become a swan boat, and you can ride on them.
They can go anywhere that the tiny bronco can go, including they can run up and down rivers and through in the shallow blue coastal water. Mm-hmm. Right. Turn around. Mm-hmm. You just passed it.
No, that was.
All of this is kind of Goblin Island, but that part that you just went up there, you're going to find fewer.
Forest?
Yep, this one with the forest on it is where you're going to have the highest rate of goblins.
Okay.
In the woods.
This is not Goblin Island. This is the Goblin Archipelago.
Close enough, I guess. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Come on, goblins, come out.
Green chocobos can walk over mountains.
Oh, that's neat. Okay, I didn't know that.
And they can cross cliffs.
What's a pink chocobo do?
There are no pink chocobos in this game.
Aww.
So they're just the regular yellow ones, and then blue, green, black, and gold.
I thought there was a pink one in the race. Hey, goblins! Goblins?
Yeah, but those are... Yes, consider those to be like dyed chocobos, the way that you have in Final Fantasy XIV. Hey, nice. Got Goblin Punch right away. And you'll, have her steal.
And then she just killed it.
So, the different colored ones in the race are basically dyed. They're not actually different breeds of chocobo. So you have the standard yellow one, the blue one that can run on rivers and shallow water, the green ones which can cross cliffs and mountains, and then you breed those together, obviously, to get a black chocobo, which can do both. And there are some places that you have to have that because, like, there you go.
Got it. Do I only need
perfect.
Do I only need one of each?
You will probably need more than one, but you don't need to farm more than one right now.
Okay.
Because that was a perfect goblin battle. You got
I
Goblin
got
Punch for
twice.
for both of your materia, and you got a Zeo Nut.
Yay!
So, like I said, carob nuts are used to breed blue, green, and black chocobos.
Uh-huh.
And there are some places that, because you need to cross a river and also, like, walk over a mountain, you have to have a black chocobo to get there, right?
Right.
Zeo nuts are used to breed gold chocobos. Gold chocobos can do everything a black chocobo can do. Shallow water, rivers, cliffs, and mountains. And they can also run over oceans.
So they're all-terrain vehicle chocobos.
They are all-terrain vehicles.
ATCs.
Yep.
All-terrain chocobo.
All-terrain chocobo, there you go. And so, because you can dismount from a chocobo in the forest...
That's how you get to that
That's how you get to that island, is you have to have a gold chocobo is the only way to reach there without, like, cheating or something.
I guess that means I better go find some chocobo.
Well,
shouldn't I?
Now that you have your own mobile chocobo stable, why don't you go back to the original chocobo stables over here by the...
What is over here? That was this place, wasn't it?
Yeah. There you go. You found it. Plop down right there. Go in and see what your friends the chocobo farmers are doing, or chocobo ranchers.
Hey, guys, it's been a really long time. I guess I'm into this chocobo breeding thing now. Got any tips? Yo.
What's that? What's this world come to? Stars falling. What's next? Things the way they are now. How about raising a chocobo?
You know, take your mind off your impending doom.
Exactly. I'm not trying to persuade you for money. It's just because of the way things are in the world. I thought it would be a healthy thing for you to raise some chocobos. You just happen to be in luck. Just so happens we aren't taking care of any chocobos for anyone else, so... I could take care of 6 chocobos right now for 10,000 gil per chocobo. How about it? Okay, so... Here's how... This is where the process begins, right?
Uh-huh.
So you can take a chocobo with you on the high wind, which you can then ride anywhere that you can land the high wind, like we discussed.
Or I can bring it back here and basically keep it.
Yep, so what you have to do is you use chocobo lure to catch a chocobo, and you can send it to the ranch. And you can have up to 6 at one time, and then you have to feed them in order to breed them. And when you get, like, ones with successively better stats and powers and the different colors and whatever, you breed them together until eventually, by feeding them the correct nuts and, you know, going through the process, you'll wind up with a gold chocobo.
Okay.
And that can be a frustratingly long process, or if you, you know, do all of the reasonable things that you can do to try and increase the odds in your favor, you might get lucky and the RNG will bless you with a gold chocobo on the first try.
All right.
And you'll notice here that they do not sell carob or Zeo nuts.
Nope. Did notice that.
Oh, you will want to buy some Mimette greens if you don't have any. Just like a couple.
Like...
There you go. That's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to explain that right now.
Great.
I just don't want you to, like, be without them when
Since
the time
I'm
comes.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise it'll be like, oh no. Relevant, actually. God, that's so topical. I forgot she said that.
White chocobos like when you scratch behind their ears, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Do they... Bird, how... Ear, where, locate? Huh?
I mean, birds have ears.
Do they?
Yeah, you know.
Would you...
Kind of like weird internal ears.
I just thought they had like weird, like, little... I don't know what to call them because I'm not a bird person.
They have
little
hearing
holes in the sides of their head.
That's their ears.
Is
yeah.
that...
They're just internal ears.
Is that still called an ear?
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought it had a different name for some reason.
No,
Why am I just
it is an ear. It's just a different kind. But so you can stable up to 6 chocobos here, and you can breed any male and female pair.
Okay.
Right? So if you want to get started, you're going to have to use the chocobo lure materia and have some greens with you, and go out and catch some and get started. Now, this is also an important step.
Uh-huh.
In order to get the best results from chocobo breeding, you also have to get good at chocobo racing.
Oh, no.
Because racing a chocobo and coming in first place,
Uh-huh.
basically that tags it as having good stats in the eyes of the game. So if you breed like first place winners together, then
Their
it's just
child
like
has
thoroughbred horses.
incredibly
Well,
like
you'll get
skyrocketed stats.
Right, they'll get a jump in stats, and as the stats get better and better,
Okay.
they go through classes. So you have like C class, B class, A class, and S class chocobos, you know, based on their stats and the races that they've won. In order to get a gold chocobo, you will need an S class chocobo. So you will have to win some races. Now, of course, all of this does not have to be done right now. You've just unlocked chocobo breeding, so you don't have to feel compelled to engage it right away. This is just knowledge that now you possess, and you can go at your own pace with that, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you want to get started by going out and you can catch your own chocobo?
Yeah, let's do that. I'll take the luck plus off of Clifford here and give him the chocobo materia.
I mean, yeah, that's almost the same thing anyway, right?
Yeah. Where did I put it? Here it is. I mean, it's a good thing I've been keeping this thing on, and the chocobo lore's like rank 3 now, I guess. Since this is a thing that I have to do in the game now.
Absolutely.
Alright, so let's just step out here back onto the world map, because there's some chocobo places, yeah, right here. Because I remember this part. As long as you're over here where their little footprints are, then you are likely to find a chocobo.
Yep, that's the only place you can find them is by running around on those marks with the chocobo lure materia equipped.
Ah, and lucky
There
me.
you go.
Now I have to use an item.
You have to use some greens. They do not have to be the mimic greens that you just got. They can be any kind.
I gotta find them. Good lord.
Noom.
The mimic greens are the
Well,
only
it
ones
looks
I
like
have.
there's a... Okay, well, that's fine.
Now, kill everything else, right?
I love it. It's a mimic gourd. Yeah, kill everything else while the chocobo is occupied. Should be easy enough here. There you go. That's it.
Alright. You caught a chocobo.
So now normally, right, when you catch a chocobo, you just see you're riding it automatically.
I can go...
When you dismount, it will just...
It'll run away.
It'll run away. But you can take this one and you can run over to the high wind. Right?
Uh-huh.
And notice you can't get on right now.
Yeah.
Because it's not tamed yet.
Oh.
Okay?
How do I tame it, then?
So go ahead and dismount if I remember correctly. I don't want to steer you wrong, but I think you have to jump down. And it should give you the option...
Poof, it's gone.
It just... I was thinking you had to dismount and
Maybe
it gave you the option.
I never did... Well...
Yeah, you might need to go in and talk to them
Yeah.
first.
Let me try that, because this game has been very specific about those kinds of things.
Mhm.
So, let's
That's
check
fair.
that first. You, chocobo handler.
I want to ride a chocobo. How do I? See, there you go. You got to ride in on a chocobo you've raised yourself. If you bring your chocobo to this stable, you can let it rest here. See, so it has to be one that's already tamed, and then you ride it over to the high wind, and instead of it going back to the stables, there you go, you can load it onto the high wind. Now, any chocobo you're carrying around with you obviously cannot be like used to breed because
Right,
it's
because
not
it's
in
here.
Yeah, because it's here.
And we only have the one tiny little stable for a chocobo. Can't carry more than that.
Right, you can only carry one at a time. So, I think... Oh, I know what you didn't do.
What did I not do?
He offered to sell you stables, and you didn't buy them.
Did he?
Remember he said for 10,000 gil
Oh,
apiece?
and then I just didn't talk to
And
him
you didn't
again.
talk to him a second time because you went over to the inn and didn't. So go talk to him again, I think is what needs to happen. That will... There you go. Could you take care of the chocobos? Ta-da. Can rent out up to 6.
6 chocobo stables if you want to rent chocobo stables.
keep 4 of them in the fenced area outside, and then you can take 2 of them and put them in the barn, and you can.
Okay.
Those are the ones you can breed.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you. Please tell him what you want.
Okay.
So there you go. Now you have rented a stable, or a stable space, a stall, I guess.
And talk to this one.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. Now, see, he has all of this all this information.
Moving, feeding, mating, releasing, and riding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. Let's go back out and try that again then.
Go ahead and ask him, get some information first to see if he clarifies. Write it outside. No. This will tell you, more about what I was saying. Though.
Oh, well, that didn't tell me nothing. Alright, fine. Male and female chocobo together can produce an egg. This guy's just a well of knowledge, isn't he? Sol greens, I know that. Different. Cells.
There you go. See, its abilities will go up when you feed it. So it's just like training a chocobo in Final Fantasy XIV. As you give it different kinds of greens, it'll basically level up.
Okay.
So you can improve their stats, and by catching the best base chocobos to start and then feeding them the right things, and then like racing them appropriately, you can breed them together and use the correct greens and nuts to very quickly build your way up to, if you don't get a gold chocobo right away, you can at least put yourself in a position where you can try for a gold chocobo, like very quickly.
Okay. Alright, well, now armed with this knowledge and armed with stables, let's go back and try that again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I didn't name that one and get emotionally attached to it or anything.
You may go through quite a few before you get to that point. Or rather, you may want to try and avoid getting emotionally attached because you're going to go through a few.
Oop,
Hey,
hear the
there
music.
you go. You may not have to use any greens if you can kill those things quick enough.
You know, you're right.
Because you're very high level now, so just... There you go. See?
One bird caught. Awesome. Bird get.
This is that tiny sliver of experience. Just new. Okay, now I think, yeah, you have to dismount it. And it should give you the option to send it back to the stables.
Ah,
there
here
you
we
go.
Send it to the stables.
Yep.
Shoom, it's gone.
Okay, now go back in and go to the barn. And this is the kind of the important part. So there's your chocobo that you caught. Go in and talk to Billy again.
Hey, Floppy Hat, what's up?
He'll tell you a bit about your chocobo. So,
Let's get some
moving chocobos.
moving.
Right? Which one are you going to put in the chocobo stable? Okay, so this is where, just like...
Oh, it's so sad. Oh, look at it. Don't be mean to him.
Don't get emotionally attached to this chocobo and think that like his tragedy is cute, because you're going to have to get rid of this chocobo almost immediately.
Aww.
He is no good.
Okay.
So Choco Billy is kind of like your Pokemon Go team leader.
Okay, he's assessing the chocobo.
He's assessing
saying,
its IVs.
This one doesn't look very good.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, man. And also, it's a little small for its type, don't you think?
I guess we'll let it go.
Let it go. He'll be happier in the wild. You don't want him to stay around where Billy can bully him, right? Choco Bully should be his name. So go ahead.
All
There you
right.
go. Okay, so while you're here, you may want to buy some more greens.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You're going to spend a small fortune. There are different types. Mimic greens are among the best, so like if you want to just load up on some of those.
Buy so
Oh, God,
many.
no, don't do that.
All the greens. No. That's ridiculous.
Nah, just keep about, like 5 on you or 10, something
10?
like that. Yeah.
Okay.
You've already got 2, so there you go.
All right. Cool.
Now, there are different sets of chocobo tracks around the world that you've seen, right?
I remember seeing some over near Icicle Inn.
Right. That's important because remember we commented on how you could use those to catch a chocobo and then run across the snow, and it would make it a much faster trip.
Yeah,
right?
I do remember that. So I'm guessing that better chocobos are in, or at least different chocobos are in different areas.
Exactly.
Because I wouldn't expect to find like the best chocobo here, literally at the tutorial for where they show you how to get chocobos.
Exactly. You've got it. So different areas are going to have different base levels of quality chocobo, right? Or different base qualities of chocobo. That's a much less awkward way to say it.
Right.
Sorry. So everywhere that you can find chocobo tracks, you're going to have a different baseline for what you can catch.
Okay.
And then you take them back to the stable, and Billy or Bully will, judge them.
So since this is a higher end area, is this a good place to get them?
Yeah, actually, you're thinking correctly.
Now I'm
along the
thinking
right
with
lines.
chocobos.
Yeah, you're thinking with greens. So he rated that one as poor, which I think is either the lowest one or the next to lowest one. What you're looking for is a wonderful chocobo. Now again, you might need greens for this.
For this one, I think so.
Or because I don't know if you can take those monsters out in one hit. If you find that you can, then you won't have to use greens again for one of these.
Wark.
There you go, he's occupied. You better walk.
Wark, 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 wark. Ow.
Okay. There you go. Nice. Okay, now just like with the other one, all you have to do is dismount and send it back. Of course, you can ride back across the snow to the high wind, before you do that. Might as well get some use out of it.
Okay.
There you go.
Dismount. Send it to the stables. And it just kind of... There it goes.
Yep, they run off screen, and so the reason that other one just went poof was because the stables were right there. So now you can go back and talk to Billy again, and he'll rate it for you. And
does the high wind get an engine boost later?
No spoilers. But
so yes.
So much like Spark or Blanche or Candela, Choco Bully there is going to use a cryptic phrase to rate your chocobo instead of just telling you like, oh, this is a 7-star chocobo or a 2-star chocobo.
This one.
So what you're looking for is a wonderful chocobo. Those are the only kind that you want.
Ah, dang it. Another sad boy. Let it go.
So the thing about...
this one's going to take some time.
So the thing about Icicle Inn, that is the only place that you can get a wonderful chocobo. But there are 2 kinds of chocobos you can get there. The best and the worst.
Ah, I see.
So every chocobo that you catch will be either a wonderful chocobo or a garbage fire chocobo.
Okay.
Like it's just going to be like mid-molt, covered in mange, just kind of, eyes going in 2 different directions, sort of, it's got like one leg is a different color from the other.
All right, so what we're going to have to do then is I think I'm going to go there and just catch my maximum of 4 and then come back.
Exactly, so you want to rent out all the chocobo stables that you can. That will arm you to take care of this.
I think that was all of them.
There you go. You got it.
Cool. Awesome. Okay.
All right, so pop back out to your airship. And since you're headed back that way anyway, let me tell you about another important secret location. Go back over in the
locations.
Go back over in the direction of the northern crater. Right?
Okay.
So you're going to Icicle Inn anyway. So since we're talking about chocobos, there's someone you should meet.
Is it the fat chocobo?
Right there.
Oh, hey.
Ta-da! You can only get there by chocobo or by airship. Thankfully, there's this little grassy plot you can land on. Just pop right in that little house.
It's green!
So you can see how he got over the mountains, right?
Oh.
There you go. That's the third one.
A third? Game, you spoil me!
Yep, so now everybody can have one.
Also, who keeps feeding chocobos materia?
You get
Stop doing that.
Yep, so you get that for free just for coming here.
What is happening here? Hello? Whoa.
Yep. Ho ho! It's unusual for people to come to such an out-of-the-way place. I can't remember how long it's been since my last guest. Yeah, it's been so long that I'm pretty sure this guy died.
Yeah, he looks like a ghost. So.
Yeah, see, he's even floating, and I do love that he holds his stick with his mustache.
Listen, we've already seen living people just float around,
Yeah.
so
That's fair, because the Bugenhagen, your favorite character, can levitate, so... And, oh my gosh, if you are only just joining us and have not seen the entire series, please go to my YouTube channel.
You guys need to.
And watch this from episode 1.
There's a whole thing about the universe being sandwiches.
It's so good.
I think I go a little insane. It's great. Go watch it.
Who are you? Who are you? There we go, sorry.
You almost slipped into Bugenhagen.
I was still in Bugenhagen, yes. And not yet. Has anyone told Cliff? Don't, shh, listen, his dad was, like, bad enough, okay? He's already got some serious PTSD, so... Me? I don't know. Well, you don't know who you are? It's been a while since I gave it any thought. What was it they used to call me? Oh, yeah, they used to call me Gandalf. That was what they used to call me. No, they used to call me the Chocobo Sage. That's right. Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure the implication here between his shape and his weird sprite and his floating is that this guy lived here alone and has died recently or otherwise and is just haunting his house now.
Okay, I guess.
I'm pretty sure, because notice his resemblance to...
He looks like one of the ancients that we saw back in the Forgotten
There you go.
City
Yeah, he
area?
looks like a Cetra spirit from
I
the
thought
Temple
that's
of
what
the
he
Ancients.
was.
Exactly, and I don't think that the similarity in design is a coincidence.
Okay.
Right, that was it, the Chocobo Sage. Who would forget that? Now, what can I do for you?
Sell me something.
Yes.
What can I... Ooh. He's got some nuts and some greens.
I thought that the first time that I played, when I encountered him initially, I thought that he was one of the Cetra spirits, especially because it had been a little while since I had done the Temple of the Ancients, so I knew he looked similar enough that I didn't pick up right away that he wasn't an identical sprite.
I can see why you would think that, honestly.
Yeah, well, I mean, like you said, as soon as you walked in, you thought that's what he was, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know if maybe he is a Cetra.
The sprite
perhaps.
is very different, but... I mean, the similarities are definitely there.
But of course, the Cetra spirits in the Temple of the Ancients were there for a particular reason. They were bound to the building and to the black materia in a particular way and so on. And they couldn't even talk. So, there was a reason this one might be different. So, Exactly. Yeah, he's still able to talk. So, there are differences.
Hey,
so that might be what it is.
For all we know, he's like Clifford and is just a monstrous person who
that
can
too.
talk.
Yeah,
so
he could also...
Maybe he's still alive and well and just looks like that.
Yeah, maybe he's just a little guy.
Just a little floating guy.
He's just a little floating guy. He's just a little floating guy. So, he sells Reagan greens and Silkus greens.
I see that.
So,
Since these are expensive, I'm guessing they're the best.
They are important because Silkus greens are, of course, going to help you breed a golden chocobo.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I should probably buy some of those.
You don't have to right now, obviously. I wouldn't blow all of my cash because, keep in mind, you just spent $60,000 on stables. See, so you've got less than 40,000.
Yeah, I'm running out of money real quick.
Right, and we still got main story to do. So I would save my money for now, but you know where to come, and you know what he has and what it's for. So.
Right.
But you can ask him questions.
Tell me about the chocobo.
That chocobo, that one is
784 years old today.
It is weird. He doesn't eat. I don't quite remember.
He lives off materia.
No, he's green because he's Mako powered. That's why he coughed up materia.
Ah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So the chocobo is just generating materia.
Yeah, he's just a little, he's like, remember the Mako fountain, a wonder of nature?
Ah,
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah, this is a
Bird.
Yeah, Mako.
Mako bird.
It's a choco. A makobo.
A makobo?
Sure.
Lord.
Choco makobo.
Chocobo
Mako.
No, you lost it. We'll workshop it. We'll put it on t-shirts later. Doesn't quite remember, huh?
No, he does not remember. But this is your hint if you come to him and find him early on.
You remember anything yet?
He'll tell you a little bit. As time goes on, and I think as you buy things from him or go through with chocobo breeding, I think that he remembers a little bit and has some expanded dialogue.
Okay.
Or maybe it might just be repeated visits. I don't know. But this is kind of your hint as to what you're looking for, because the only way to get here would be with a green, black, or gold chocobo if you didn't have an airship.
And
so,
it would be so much simpler to get a green one, so...
Exactly. So that's your clue. That's how he gets in and out of the valley is with a green chocobo.
Alright. Well, let's run over here and get us 6 chocobo?
Sure.
Okay.
So let's talk about, we've spent a lot of this episode chocobo farming in the literal sense, as well as in, like, the husbandry sense.
Yeah.
So, what else would you like to accomplish now that you have an airship? Like, do you want to go back and, speaking of farming, you have this third enemy skill materia. Do you want to go around and maybe grab some of that?
We can do that. One rabbit, huh? Okay. Let me see. We've got enemy skills to get.
Mm-hmm.
There is, man, dick. Enemy skills to get. We've got the tower and Wu Tai that's full of enemies that we can fight.
That's right. Yeah, and you can do that now that Yoko's rejoined your party. Hey.
Oh, nice.
That should be Cure 3, I think.
Condor Tower. Is there still anything left to do there?
Fort Condor, you mean?
Fort Condor.
Those mini games, you can go back a bunch of times to do Fort Condor. I did not know that until I had played the game several times, honestly, because there is no real reason to go back. For, like, until they send you there, basically. Hey. This should take care of it.
Unless it misses.
Limit breaks don't usually miss.
You
I
say
think you're
that.
Good.
Aha! Lied to me again.
I said don't usually miss.
Lied
I'm very surprised.
Again.
Dang. So yeah, so it sounds like we have a goal. Maybe we could do that in the next installment. Is we can go to the tower in Wu Tai for sure,
Yeah.
and farming for enemy skills. That is something that we'll have to decide if we're going to do that in between streams, or if that's something that people actually want to watch. So please let us know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Tell us if that is something that you would enjoy seeing, is if you want basically a whole stream of just Pixel here going around and
Beating
farming
the crap out of a bunch of monsters.
Yeah, and farming specifically for enemy skills. Now, there are 1 or 2 enemy skills that I definitely do want to get on stream where everybody can see. And we will have that on the recording, like beta. And no spoilers, because, of course, he doesn't know what that one is.
Nope. No clue. You said that, and I had no emotional reaction, so...
But there are others that we've already gotten, like White Wind and Big Guard and Flamethrower.
I love Big Guard so much.
That I don't think that it's 100% necessary to show, like, going back and getting those yet again for the second and third time. But if you feel differently and that would entertain you, absolutely let us know. We'll do the stream that you want to see. So, be sure to, either join the chat here, of course, DM me on Twitch, or go over to my YouTube channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and you can leave me a comment there. Hit that little bell icon to turn on notifications so that you'll see whenever I upload our Twitch streams to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook and Pillow Fort, and you can leave comments or you can message me there. Absolutely, tweet at me and let me know, and I'll be sure to see it.
Oh, I think this is number 6.
Yep, this is your last one. Let's see what you wound up with. All right, let's see what you got. Okay, go ahead and let it go.
A dud. Let it go.
Unfortunate. I'm really gonna let him go.
Yeah, do it. Please.
Yeah, we know it's what we asked you.
Another one.
Oh, another one. Gross.
Another one.
3 for 3. Wow.
And another one.
Oh my gosh. 4 out of 4. Wow.
And that's it.
Okay.
Because you can only have 4 out in the field.
So
I caught 2 for no reason.
I thought you still sent them back to the stables, though. I thought.
Did, but you can only have 4 in the field. They said that.
They did.
I just didn't think about it until I was already doing it.
Yeah, well, because when you dismounted, it still gave you the option to send them back to the stable.
Well,
so
I'm gonna have to work on that one, I think.
Yeah, that's just something that we'll have to do as a process, and because this, like, chocobo breeding and chocobo catching is such a tedious and laborious thing sometimes, and requires so many levels and steps of effort.
We'll come back and show you some process stuff, but I don't think we're gonna be spending all of our time showing you guys that, because that could take forever.
Definitely. So there will be some chocobo racing.
Yeah, we'll update you on the birds. And
there'll be some chocobo breeding and some chocobo catching on the stream, but we're not going to do another stream that is like mostly chocobo breeding. Or whatever. So, but I think that's going to do it for this one. Gosh, what a sad ending. I got so hype about the cover material leveling up, and then I thought, man, out of 6 chocobos, surely one of them must be, a wonderful chocobo.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, in my head, I'm just, wonderful, it would be wonderful. Oh, no.
Well.
No, all of these suck. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Everyone. I told you, didn't I say?
You did.
You didn't believe me.
Well, I didn't want to. I was hoping
to be fair, I didn't want to believe me either.
I was hoping that,
hoping I'd be wrong.
I was hoping you speaking that into the world was not creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. But we'll see. We will continue to catch chocobos. We will level up our materia, and we will work on this, and we will come back with more Final Fantasy VII and stuff other than chocobo breeding.
Yeah, promise.
Next Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is New York and Miami time here in the U.S. where we're at. So we hope that you'll join us then. And don't forget, like I said, subscribe to my social media, check out YouTube for our other series, and come back and join us on Thursdays and Saturdays for other games as well. I'm not doing those series with my wonderful husband, which is a shame. I get so lonely. I need you guys there to keep me company and keep me going.
Please keep him company.
I get so lonely.
He's so lonely,
I get
guys.
so lonely. So please come back.
Take care of my husband while I'm away.
Yes, please come back for all of our series, and we will see you then. Until next time, next episode, the next installment, and our next adventure, as always, from both of us.
Thanks for playing. Yes. And now I've got to go get another one. Dang it.